Hi, I'm Emma from Mr. Singh, and today I'm going to cook Jamie Oliver's Ragu with Mr. Singh. So I've taken his recipe, I've adapted it slightly, and I'm going to show you what to do. So here I've got a pan with some water, already added some salt, so I'm going to get ready to pop the pasta in there. Another pan, so that's what we're going to cook our sauce in. For the sauce, we're going to need 2 carrots, 3 spring onion, 3 celery. We're going to need some sausages. Get the good quality. Today I'm going to use Toulouse from Taste the Difference by Sainsbury's. We've got some mixed herbs over here. We've also got some tomatoes, so we've got some tin of tomatoes. We're going to need some olive oil, some pasta. I'm going for some brown pasta, and obviously the Mr. Singh's chilli sauce. As well as some balsamic vinegar and a little bit of salt to taste. So water's on the boil. Get your pan on, and to the pan we are going to add some olive oil. Glug it up in there. While the pan is heating up, you're going to need one of these. These are a little mixy blenders, and what we're going to do is just chop up our carrots into chunks. However, if you've got a blender that's big enough to do everything, use it. Garlic in there, onions in there, celery, if we can fit it in there. So what we're going to do is just blend all this up. I don't think we're going to get it all in, but let's give it a go. Ready? Bits in there, lovely and blended up like so. We've got our pan, and we've got some olive oil in there that's been heating up. What we're going to do is chuck all this in and just let it cook through. So just mix it up in there. And there we go. What we might need is to put that on a little bit of a higher heat. This is going to take about 15 minutes, so we just need the carrots and all the vegetables that we've just blended up to cook through. Just take it off and put it onto a higher heat. So this needs to cook on a constantly high heat. Meanwhile, while this is cooking, we're going to attend to the sausages. So we're making pork meat, but because I want to use sausages, so what we're going to do, grab our sausages and get them into the blender and blend that up into a little bit of a paste. Beautiful. Second lot, and at this point we're going to add in some Mr. Singh's. So grab your bottle of Mr. Singh's. I want about 3 tablespoons, so nice big dollops there. That should do it. We are going to taste the sauce, so if we need to add any more, we're going to add some in at a later stage. Back onto your mixie, get that all blended through. Now, at this point, what you can do is add some extra herbs. The sausages I use is the Toulouse ones, and they've got quite a lot of herbage in there. But what I am going to add is a bit of thyme. Get your thyme, get all the sprigs in. Now, we don't necessarily need to blend this. And also, completely forgot, some fennel seeds. Now, pork and fennel seeds are a relationship made in heaven. Keep an eye on your vegetables. Give that a quick mix. Make sure you can actually smell them in there. Celery's a little bit stronger than the rest of them, but just cook that through. Now, if you look at the pork, it hasn't mixed properly. Right. So this is the kind of consistency you're looking for. All the herbs in there, nice and mixed in. The water's boiling. What we're going to do is add in enough pasta for about 6 people. So, about half a packet. There we go. The vegetables have been cooking. You can see they've turned a slightly darker colour. Get your nose in there. Excellent. At this point, we're going to add in our sausages. So our little sausage paste that we just blended up with the Mr. Singh sauce. Get it all in there and just roughly mix it up in there. So break it up so that you're getting all the little bits of meat in there. Come and have a look. This looks brilliant, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. They're going to be hot, so we like a little bit of kick. As you can tell, the family loves a little chilli sauce, so we're going to pretty much add it to everything. There we go. And just let the meat cook through for an additional 10 minutes, and I'll be back with you. Pork's been cooking, your sausage mix has been cooking for about 5 minutes, and now we're going to add in the tomatoes. So get yourself a tin of tomatoes, can be chopped, not chopped, we're just going to chuck that in. break up the tomatoes and add in a full tin of water. So grab your tin, grab some water, a whole tin of water in there like so. Beautiful. What you're going to do, mix that about, breaking the tomatoes up. You can see it all bubbling up there. Smells lovely. Right, now we've got to add in some balsamic vinegar. Just grab your balsamic vinegar, which is sitting right over here. A couple of glugs full. Ready? Like so. And that's going to help it cook faster because we want to do this quickly. So the balsamic vinegar is going to help the tomatoes thicken up and give it a real acidic flavour. Let that cook through for another 10 minutes and I'll see you back here. Right, so pasta's done. So what we're going to do is just get a little ladle and we're going to take some pasta water out. And what this is for once the pasta's cooked and we add it to the sauce, just in case, we're going to add a little bit of the water to thicken up the sauce again. So I'm just going to drain that through, letting that cook for an additional 5 minutes and I'll be back. Hey! Right, so it's been cooking for about 10 minutes now, so come and have a look at the consistency. All the tomatoes have kind of soaked up. We've got a really, really thick sauce. And at this point, we add in the Mr. Singh sauce. So we've got some Mr. Singh. I'm going to grab a tablespoon. Add to your taste, but I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons. Lovely jubbly. Mix that up and get ready with the pasta. So what I've also done is change my pan because it wasn't big enough to toss the pasta in. Okay, so now we're going to toss in the pasta, but before we do that, we're just going to try the sauce and make sure we've got enough flavouring in there in terms of salt and your seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and also it could do with a little bit more Mr. Singh. So just mix that in there. There we go. I'm going to add in 1 more spoon. Also, at this moment in time, we're going to add in the water that we had. This is the pasta water that we had left over. That's gone in. Grab your pasta. So I've just drained it off. And just going to bring that over and chuck it all in there. Oops. Get rid of your thing. And just mix that in. So get your nose in there. What we're going to do is just give that another quick little mix. Make sure everything's from the bottom. So you always add the pasta to the sauce. Make sure all the juices are all lovely. Now we've got some chopped up basil. Add that to your dish. Grab yourself a platter. I'm going to dish it up in there today. I've got a couple of friends over here that are going to come and join me. Dish it all up in there. Just get it all into that one little lump sum. A little bit more basil for the top. A few sprigs of parmesan over the top. And there we have Jamie's pork pasta with Mr. Singh's.